Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So I've had some questions on is it too late to get into raiding and Warlords of Draenor? And I'd have to say no. I don't think it's too late to get into raiding at all. There's a lot of things that you can actually do, a lot of catch-up mechanics, and there's actually quite a few guilds out there that will take you to actually teach you how to raid because, you know, a lot of players aren't really reliable. And I've talked about this, how to be a raider. If you're reliable and you show up on time and you do a little bit of research, it will take you a long way. If you're just going to go in there and just say, hey, I want some gear, I'm going to raid whenever I want, then raiding's not for you in general anyway. You can do some Mythic Dungeons, which will give you some really good gear, which I'm actually trying to get a lot of off-piece gear, off-pieces right now, like I'm looking for bracers, and even though I'm 721 eye level when it's upgraded, I'm missing crit on it. There's a lot of pieces that I'm missing with crit. I did just get a new trinket, so that's an upgrade for me. I'm really happy I got that. But overall, it's not too late to get into raiding. If you want to get into raiding, there's a couple things that you're going to want to do. First, you're going to want to have at least a 700 eye level. That might sound a little bit intimidating for newer players, but if you just simply, let me see if I still have my few of my PvP gear items. I'm sure there's somewhere around here. I'm just blind. This is what happens to your bags whenever anything goes crazy. Here it is right here. So this is my bow that I bought with Honor, which is a 700 eye level bow. Now you can get all your full set of PvP gear, 700 eye level straight up right there. Now that's going to take you into your normal raids. That's going to get you into the raiding situation, get you into your Mythic Dungeons to be able to get your pieces, because people won't invite you. Now, let's say you're not getting any invites in your groups, right? Let's say you're going into your pre-mades, you're going into dungeons, find one. Every single one, it's like, all right, 700 tank. You know, this one's, I'm sure, challenge mode. This one is 700. This one is 695. And a lot of times, even when they put 695, if you're a lower eye level, you won't get in, right? Because they just won't invite you. So what you do is you find a dungeon that you're comfortable with. Let's say it's an easy one. All of them are easy, but let's say the mines, right? Let's say you start group and you go to here. You go to Mythic, you start a group, type in looking for all whatever, and let's say you're a DPS, and let's say your DPS isn't very good. Well, make sure to invite really good DPS. So hold out a little bit. You're the leader of the group. You can't get kicked. Don't pass lead, okay? Don't pass lead, and you'll be okay. And the item level gear that drops in there is 685, but it can be upgraded, and sometimes Warforged will drop, and like I got this Warforged chest piece out of one, and it was 715, and I upgraded it with Valor to 725. So you can get really great gear. The stats are all weird, but sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get the stat priority that you need with Mythic Dungeons, and it's going to help you out. Another thing, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just look for a guild that raids on your times. Don't join a guild if you know you can't make the raid times. Look for a raiding guild that is, you don't want one of those guilds that are 13 out of 13 heroic looking for ranged DPS. You don't want to be that guy, because if you haven't raided in a while, you're going to you're not going to get into their group, and you're just going to be a backup, and you're not really going to do anything. Another way to do it, and if you have any gold, I've done some gold guides on this channel, you guys can check that out. You can actually buy runs. You can actually, I think there's a guild on my server that sells a full run of heroic for, I think it's either 50, I think it's 50k, might be 50k to 100k. It's just a carry, and you get whatever loot drops for your guy. So let's say you were on a hunter. Well, all the mail gear that you want will go to you. So that's another way to get gear too. Now the problem is finding a reliable guild that actually does that, and you know, it is what it is. So, but overall, is it too late to get into raiding? Not at all. Join a raid. You know, it's something to do until Legion, because I was at that point where I was like, man, what should I do? And then I started raiding, and it got me that boost to keep going. And now I got to start doing my Tanan jungle dailies, and I don't want to do it, but I have to, because I'm almost to my legendary ring. Well, not really. I'm almost to my 715 ring, because I still have my 691. But I do have one of my pieces here, and I think I had... I'm sure it's somewhere in here, and you guys probably already see it. But I have, you know, 200 and something until the next, oh, there it is, 300. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, I have 2. So now I have 2, so I have 1 more. So I have 300 more to go. And that's going to be awesome to get that out of the way. But then I got to get oil, and the journey begins. All right, guys. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying World of Warcraft. Legion's coming up. There hasn't really been any news on Legion. If there is, I'll try to keep you up to date. But currently right now, there's nothing. So we're just waiting for the Warcraft movie. And once the Warcraft movie comes out, Legion will probably follow. And then we can all be excited about that. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.